Good afternoon, Year 1. Hope you've been practicing our Talk for Writing story of the tiger who came to tea. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to start changing our story so that next week we can retell and write a part of our new story. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to change 3 parts of our story. We're going to change the character of Sophie, and then we're going to change the tiger for a different animal, and we're going to change the food that the animal eats when it comes to Sophie's house. So the first thing I want you to do is have a think. So in your story, you're not going to have a little girl called Sophie. You're going to change your character to a different person. It's going to be a little girl, or it could be a little boy, but it's not going to be Sophie. So I've changed my character to a little boy who is called Sam. So in this box here, it says draw your new character. So you're going to have a think and you're going to decide who your new character is going to be. So mine is a little boy called Sam. You might choose a little girl called Chloe, or a little girl called Isabel, or you might choose a little boy. It is up to you. Okay, so you are going to, first thing is you're going to draw your new character in this box here. Okay, when you've decided on your new character, you're going to change the tiger. So in your story, we're not going to have a tiger, and you can choose any animal that you like that's going to visit your character's house and stay for tea. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to change the tiger in my story, and my new animal in the story is going to be a giraffe. So in this box here it says draw your new animal. So have a think, which animal would you like the animal to be in your story, and you're going to draw it here. And then the last thing you're going to do is you are going to decide what foods the new animal is going to eat. So in our original story, the tiger swallowed all the sandwiches and ate all the buns, and he ate all the cakes and all the biscuits. But we're going to change that in our story. So in my story, I've decided I'm going to change that for pizza, apples, banana and donuts. So you need to think of 4 foods that your animal is going to eat, and you're going to draw them in this box here where it says draw the lunch food. So you're going to draw your new character. You can decide, it can be any character that you want. You're going to draw your new animal, and then you're going to draw 4 items of food that the new animal is going to eat. And then when you've decided on that, we're going to do the writing. So the original story was called The Tiger Who Came to Tea, but my story isn't going to be about a tiger, is it? My story is going to be about a giraffe. So that means that the title of my story will be The Giraffe Who Came to Tea. So in that box there, on that line, you're going to change the animal to your new animal. So my story is now called The Giraffe Who Came to Tea. So then we had to change Sophie. So my new character is a little boy, and his name is Sam. So a little boy, or if your character is a girl, on that line you are going to write girl. Okay, so a little boy, so boy, oi. You're going to use your phonics to sound it out. So Sophie is now, in my story, a little boy called Sam. So I'm going to write Sam on there. Okay, so I've now got my character is a little boy called Sam. Now we're going to change the tiger. So I've changed the tiger for a giraffe. So in my story, the character, the animal who visits Sam at home and stays for tea, is going to be a giraffe. But in our story, The tiger is a big, furry, stripy tiger. So that's 3 words that describe the tiger. So I'm going to think of 3 words that describe my new animal, which is a giraffe. So I'm going to use the word. So it says change the tiger. So I think a giraffe is tall. So let's have tall as one of our words. Tall. A giraffe is spotty. So it's going to be a tall, spotty. And a giraffe is quite an elegant animal. So I'm going to have a tall, spotty, elegant giraffe. You can use your phonics to help you sound out the words, and if it's a really tricky word, you could ask an adult at home to help you with your spelling, okay? So I've changed Sophie to a little boy called Sam. I've changed the tiger, so now it's not a big furry stripy tiger. In my story, it's going to be a tall, spotty, elegant giraffe. And then the last thing that we need to do is we need to change the food. So I have changed the food. It says, what will they have for lunch? So in my story, they're going to have pizza, apples, banana, and donuts. Yum, yum. Okay, so that is what I would like you to do today. You've got one of these planning sheets in your Talk for Writing pack. You're going to get it out. I want you to decide on your new character. So we're going to be changing the story, so it's not going to be Sophie, but you can choose whoever you want. And you're going to draw a picture. You're going to choose an animal that is going to visit, and you're going to draw a picture of them. And you're going to choose 4 new foods that the animal is going to eat. Okay, and then when you've done that, you can fill in the writing. Okay, I would love to see your new characters and animals and foods. So if you could post me a picture onto Class Dojo in your portfolio, and I will have a look at it. See you soon.